When I do this, I want you guys as loud as you can to say orange. 1, 2, 3. Orange! I can't hear you. 1, 2, 3. Orange! You took your fangs and you injected your words. My defense flew away like a cluster of birds. As time went on, your poison took its toll, and my muscles began to crumble as if I was old. My mind no longer focused on the task at hand, but on the snake that poisoned this man. I died slowly as you waited for your meal. But you messed up and you left the field. I cheated death, or so I thought. You wrapped your body around my heart tight. You kept kissing me sweetly into the night. You squeezed tightly around my soul. We held each other when we were cold. My pulse began to fade and then die at that point. You then swallowed me whole. Body, heart, and soul. Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about rhyme. I try to find what you constantly hide. I know it's there, but it's not easy to find. The truth can come out with some time, but I see it in the eyes when she looks in the mind. I feel it in the heart and it's on the mind. I want to admit it so we both be fine, but she won't. She had denied me for the last time. So I'm just going to go over it real quick. Rhymes, they basically have the same rhyming end, like lot, bot, that rhymes. So basically they sound the same even though different things. You learn that in elementary school. The reason that people use it in poetry is so that way it has a flow. And flow keeps a person's attention and interest. Also, with that flow comes the ability to be on point when you use a beat. Outside of music, you have, in the acting world, you have Shakespeare. You know, you got Shakespeare who uses a form of rhyming to the point where they've actually named a rhyme after him called Shakespearean rhyme. And of course, there's many different types of rhyme. You have A, B, B, you have A, B, and it goes on and on and on. The usage are endless. Also, specifically in the musical realm, rhymes are used in the written form for what is known as hooks. Also, you'll also see sometimes in verses as well. So it's used as a universal tool. Some of the best hooks are very strong and tight rhymes. So it has multiple different uses in it, using the rhyme in the poetry realm. Rhymes can be mixed with a variety of different types of poetry. So guys, you guys remember when I mentioned that in the poetry world, there's 52 different types of poetry. You got sonnets, you got haikus, you have what they call couplets. You have sonnets, haikus, couplets. So you have many different types. A lot of those types deal with rhyme. So go ahead and take the time out if you haven't done it already. Get your pens and paper out. Look up a different type of poetry that you would like to try your hand at. Try to understand what consonant means, or consonant, vowels, and try your hand at one of those 52 different types of poetry that uses rhyme. Rhyme is very, very very powerful if used correctly. In fact, rhyme is so powerful, it's created its own type of genre. And they even use it in what is known as battle rap. Also, rhyme is easier to manage when you're doing what is known as freestyle. And freestyle is free from style, and it also means off the dome, or as commonly known as, there's not written, it's not pre-planned. So most people revert back to that. Now, within rhyme, you have what is known as punchlines. And punchlines are certain rhymes, in this particular case, is certain rhymes that hit a certain point that gets a certain reaction from the audience. Or that's basically what a punchline is, and it can be done through rhymes. Also, there's schemes, storylines, all told through, or can be told through, the use of rhymes. And of course, it's well documented throughout history. Certain people are applauded for their ability to flow over a beat. So their rhymes may lack punchline, the ability to get that ooh or that ah from the audience, but it has a certain flow. Also, rhymes can be done very fast. Special shout out to Twister, who developed that. Rhymes can be done slow. Billie Holiday used to sing it. So rhymes are pretty universal. So it's a great thing to learn and to use in your work. Very, very good, very powerful technique to use once you've mastered it. And I would definitely suggest mastering the art of rhyming when you're going into this poetry world. Some people only rhyme. That's all they do in their poetry. Rhyming adds a certain depth when you're using it in your writing and you have to submit it to magazines. People like to see that coordinated, nice looking paragraph, all equal. So rhyming can help you do that in certain types of rhymes as well. So my suggestion again, guys, get your pen and paper out, do a little bit of extra research, and go ahead and use your rhyme. Let's pick a topic together. Maybe today we'll pick the topic on music, right? We'll use music as a topic, and maybe what we can try our hand at is writing a song. So before I had you guys write poems, well, now we're just gonna write a song specifically set to a beat that you can choose. You guys can go ahead and look up what is known as royalty-free beats, so you don't have to give too much credit to them. I would still suggest giving credit, but royalty-free means that you don't necessarily need their permission to use that beat on YouTube or something like that. They're giving it to you free. So go ahead and look up what is known again as royalty-free. Royalty-free. Normally in the songwriting world, I'll explain this real quick. When you write a song and then it goes out onto the radio, that person that writes the song under normal circumstances gets what is known as royalties. They get compensation for it. They also get all rights for that beat. They created that beat. For that particular song, not the beat. The beat maker also gets royalties for the beat every time that beat is played. When they give you royalty free, that means that you didn't necessarily create the beat, but you can use the beat. And normally it's for non-commercial, but you have to double check if for commercial or non-commercial. So just double check that information. Anyway, we're getting a little bit off topic here. Right now we're gonna write about music, and we're gonna try to write a song. Now I'm gonna break down the song real quick. Normally a song has what is known as a verse. So what are you guys gonna talk about? It has a hook. So what's the thing? The hook, remember that, repeats. So repetition. Remember we talked about that one. Repetition. So we have verse, we have hook, and if you want to go into the hook, leading into the hook after your verse, you have what is known as the bridge. And now the bridge can be that punchline that we spoke about earlier that'll lead into the thing that you're going to be repeating. So y'all guys go ahead and try your best. I'm like a dog when it comes to you. You leave me constantly. I'm left up with bottled up agony. You have my heart and I want it back. So I search for you without lack. I found you tracking your steps. You're as beautiful as the day you left. The reason I love you has been kept. So I look into your deepest depths. I try to find what you constantly hide. I know it's there, but it's not easy to find. The truth can come out with some alone time. But I see it in her eyes when she looks into mine. I feel it in her heart and it's on her mind. I want her to admit it so we both can be fine, but she won't. She has denied me for the last time. She needs me, so I act blind to the pain inside and numb the wounds which cause my hope to die. Do this for me, please. Come with me, she pleads. How can I deny such a beauty? She feels as if she owes me. She reveals her feelings for the time spent. I share my love with her once again. Without a word or thought, our relationship ends and I'm forced to start all over again. So y'all go ahead and take that in. Guys, work on your songwriting skills. Use that in your rhyme. Have fun with it. Make it silly. Make it serious. Get some very fun beats. You can use jazz. You can do many different things with rhyme. So master the art of rhyming. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Hey, we're here at Stillwater Books in Pawtucket, one of the pillars of the writing community. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Here's my book right here. It's called Damont Combs Presents a Touch of Orange. It is currently in Stillwater Books. I also have my first book here, my poem, My Riddle, right here. Hey guys, so I'm just simply going to talk to you guys about the historical beginnings during this segment, or I'm going to talk to you about my own personal experience with this particular topic during this segment. Now that we got through all the technical aspects, I'm going to do it in another 5 minutes or less. So let's begin. Hey guys, I'm going to talk about rhyme real quick. And when I talk about rhyme, you can't talk about rhyme without talking about music. And you can't talk about music without talking about the Black culture and its influence on this particular topic. So Black culture, we started jazz, okay? We started hip hop. Most people don't realize it, but we also started rock and roll as well. So the Black culture's influence on changing standards when it comes to music is astronomical. If I had to say top lyricist, Twister is like he raps fast, but if you break down his verses when he slows down, he's killing the game with lyricism. Busta Rhymes, same thing. He's killing the game with lyricism. If I had to choose battle rappers, y'all look up Christopher Creed and y'all look up DNA. I love DNA. And Couture, look her up. She's a Providence female-based rap battler as well. She's like undefeated as far as I'm concerned. All the battles I've seen her in, I think she won. Yeah, so there's a lot of rap artists that are amazing when it comes to the art of rhyming and performance. So there's there's a separation between performance rhyming, which is what you're going to see when you get to the art form of battle rap and hip hop and jazz, not jazz because jazz is musically, but rock and roll, let's say, R&B, rhythm and blues. You'll see that they use rhyme in a certain manner, whereas if you look at the written form in poetry specifically, it's completely different. There's all of that there as well. So you guys go ahead, check out those artists that I mentioned. Great, amazing battle artists. If you want to learn the art of battle rap, if you love hip hop, uh, LL Cool J, you can't not mention hip hop without mentioning LL Cool J. Definitely can't. He was the top during his time, and he stayed in the top. Nas is a very big influence. Nas is like New York mixed with poetry. I love Jay-Z prior to certain when he was back in New York. I love I'm from New York, so I have a favoritism towards New York artists. Tribe Called Quest. I listened to some of their songs, and their song is rhyme and storytelling as well. Some of the best storytelling is through A Tribe Called Quest, one of their songs. Check them out. Yep, so that's it. That's it for my segment today. Rhyme, you guys definitely, there's a lot of cultural references to it, a lot of different ways you can go through it fast, you go through it slow, but that's just my personal take on it. I just wanted you guys to get my opinion. RNC's Humble Beginnings. Let's get it.